Okay, now we're going to loop through our products. So open in PHP for each alt s item, and then closing curly brace right at the end. That's fine. Inside of the for each loop, we're going to create tr, and then we have td, which will display echo item name, then another table cell td with the class tar to align text to the right as well. Then we're going to echo session item, let me scroll up a little bit, item id quantity, okay, we obviously need this ID to be inside of the session, and then quantity, so that we know which item we refer to basically within the session by passing the ID to it, and then we take its quantity. And the next one will be td with a class tar as well to align the text to the right. Then we have pound symbol and echo number format, and we are going to pass object basket item total, and we pass item price as first parameter, then session item ID, and we want from this session quantity as well. Okay, and then we just simply provide the number of decimal places that we want to be displayed, which is 2, semicolon, and closing PHP tag. So this item total obviously calculates the total depending on the price and the quantity, which is currently in a basket. So that's everything in our loop. Then we have to check if object basket VAT rate doesn't equal 0. Basically, if we have tax more than 0. Okay. In this case, we display table row with td colspan2 and a class assigned to it brtd, which is border top dashed. And then we're going to display pound symbol with echo number format, and we're going to be formatting object basket and subtotal. Again, after this, we need 2 decimal places, semicolon, and closing PHP tag. Okay, we can copy the entire row, paste it right underneath, because we're going, when we have VAT more than 0, we actually can make it, rather than doesn't equal 0, we can make it more than 0. We obviously will be displaying subtotal and VAT, otherwise it's only going to be total. So after subtotal, obviously we need to display VAT now. So we're removing this. Actually, no, we're leaving the pound symbol, which is fine. But I've just realized that obviously we need to move this to the other row. This one will display, it will simply say subtotal and colon. Then we have td with the class tar to align text to the right, and brtd dashed, and then inside of this we display this value. The same will be here. If we remove this value, the heading will be VAT And in a bracket, we will simply display echo object basket underscore VAT rate and the percentage symbol at the end. And then inside of the new table cell, see, this one has to also have the same class, so TARBRTD, and then we display, it's not going to be subtotal, it's going to be VAT, and we also want 2 decimal places. That all should be fine now. Now lastly, if we copy the entire row, after if statement, we will display the total, which is going to be displayed regardless whether there is a VAT or not. So we create a strong total with a colon, and then for the value we will simply display as well. We also wrap it within the strong tags. I think it's gonna look a little bit better. And we echo number format object basket underscore total with 2 decimal places as well. And I think that's nearly everything. Now these table rows are done. After the table tag, if we type div with a class def brtd and non-breakable space basically, then we will have a div class SBM blue float right fl underscore r and PayPal class, because this is going to be the button which will redirect us to PayPal. ID will be OpenPHP echo token 1, which we'll create in just a second. Then we can close the opening div tag. I'll scroll up, sorry. Okay, and now between an opening and closing div tag, we're going to put span with a class btn, and between an opening and closing span tags, proceed to PayPal. Okay, after this one, we will create another button, div class SBM blue, and this one will be FLL for float left. This time we have a tag, href will be / page equals basket, class btn, and the label will be amend order. Now if we save all this, go back to our page and refresh, summary, your basket is currently empty because obviously we haven't got any items in the basket. So let's move to the next video and test it and move to the PayPal.